the Hebrews are coming out saying that Imhotep was a Hebrew Israelite.
They're confused. They need to go and study history. There was no such thing as the Hebrew Israelite at that time. That's an invention mostly of white people, actually, because the people didn't call themselves Hebrew Israelites. Matter of fact, if you go to Ethiopia, where the white mixed breed Roman and Greeks who converted to that tradition drove the blacks out, and the blacks went into Yemen and went into Ethiopia, and they call themselves Bene Israel. This will be the house of Israel. That's all. And the house of Israel meant that we belong to this group of people, and house simply means family, like the same word we use for family today. That's what house meant in those days. So they call themselves Bene Israel. And so Bene Israel, meaning that we are the people of Israel who've been driven out of our land by the mixed breeds, half-breed Roman and Greeks, and those who were loyal to them. And those are the same people fighting in now with the Eastern European Khazars who converted to Islam, to Judaism. And Judaism is not what was being practiced then. If you really studied their book, which is and that's not even their book, because much of what is called the Torah, if you really get down in deep, it ain't talking about no one God. You really got to get and read the damn thing for yourself. They're not talking about one God. They're talking about multiple gods. And they call some, that's in the Torah, and they call them by names. They're talking about multiple gods, but read it for yourself. Or if you just go to a book, like much as people beat up on the Pharaoh, go look in Isaiah when Taharka is living. When Taharka saves Israel, he tells the Israel soldiers, don't attack the army of Taharka.